archaeological evidence. So what is now being attempted is to destroy the vestiges themselves, which, by the way, is cultural genocide. But that's a different thing. So this is what is being shown.
I'm not going to talk about this because Rajat mentioned about the changes made to the names used in villages. But next slide will show you some evidence. Yeah. Now this is remains of ancient over in the Jaffna, Venezuela. This also from Jaffna. This was actually extended up to 53 square kilometers, but now it has been limited to 3 square kilometers after the war. This is also from Jaffna. All these are from Jaffna area. This is Madhukanda Vihara. This is in Vamia. Gerard mentioned about the massacre that took place.
So it might be helpful for those who don't know Sri Lanka. And we say Vamia is in.
Yeah, Vamia is part of the Jaffna, the northern province.
Northern province.
Yes.
Could you tell the civilization, how long was this civilization?
I'm sorry?
You have never mentioned about how long these artifacts.
No,
People doesn't know it can be 2,500 years. Could you mention that?
It looks awfully old, doesn't it?
Yeah, but a rough idea of the age,
Yeah.
because they probably like to know, isn't it?
Most of these built in the Anuradhapura area.
So that's about 2,500 years.
Yes.
Yes.
This is Nelukulam. The previous one is Nelukulam in Vamia. Actually, the real name was Nelukulama. It was changed to Nelukulam.
That's an example of those place names. So the singular name, Nendukulama, becomes Nendukulam.
Can you tell me what is Kulam means?
I leave it to you.
Yeah. Kulam is a lake. Yeah. And that is Tamil. And 700 years ago, even your luggage doesn't exist. 2,500 years ago, if you moved into the country, how come? What language did you speak then? 700 years ago. Yeah, 700 years ago.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let's finish.
Yes.
Don't
after
it's a
full suit.
Wait.
And you're saying Kulam is Tamil.
Mr.
Yeah.
I can't.
And Kulam is a tank.
Manivan and Mr. Manivan, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Now this we are moving to the eastern province of the country.
Now we're moving to Eastern Province.
And this is in Seruvilla. I couldn't get the information, but the evidence, the photograph. Recently, just early this year, there was another stupa found very close to Sampur, and just 3 days after the discovery, it was totally bulldozed.
We were trying to get that picture, but that's what I wanted. Go ahead.
This also Seruvilla, close to the
Wait, go back. I didn't say it. What did you say? Can you read that? I can't see very clear.
Hindu Bobby has been
built.
It has been built covering the ruins of in an ancient site in Seruvilla. Another one. A new Hindu Bobby has been built in an ancient site covering the ruins of Allah. What is shocking is that the aspect of cultural property and the destruction by separatist elements in Sri Lanka have gone unnoticed and unaddressed. This is crucial because the destruction of Asian sites are directly linked to the key argument of homeland and self-determination in South. You would notice that Northern Province Chief Minister is frequently asked and consistently asking for history to be written. Why he is doing so? It is because the main objective is to drastically remove the presence of Sinhalese from the north out of history, as well as the fact that it was the Malabar Tamils from Tamil Nadu who were brought to work in tobacco industry in many centuries later. Not many countries in the world can boast a civilization, history and the nation heritage sites and that Sri Lanka possessed. What LTT was capable of doing and was the destruction and promote their ideology and lay the foundation for the Elam that is being promoted. I quote the UNESCO, the Director General of UNESCO. Culture and heritage are not about stones and buildings. They are about identities and belongings. They carry values from the past that are important for the societies today and tomorrow. And also we like to bring the notice to the UNHRC and other departments of the UN about the Convention for Protection of Cultural Property in the event of armed conflicts that was adopted in Hague, May 1954. Article 4 of the Convention says, obliges the parties to refrain from attacking cultural property unless required military necessity and prevent all theft and vandalism of cultural property. We request that the international community should take necessary steps to prosecute and LTTE and their advocates for the cultural genocide.
Right. Thank you. Okay, now we will take questions. Go ahead, Mr. Manima. But go slower because we have to focus. Right.
First of all, the Vijaya came in 2,500 years ago to island of Sri Lanka, the Mahavamsa says. Is it
Not only that there is...
Okay. Let me come in. Come in with your Mahavamsa history.
Right.
Okay,
right.
because you are talking about historical aspect.
Let's come in there.
Okay. Right. Vijaya, his name was Vijayan. Vijayan is a Tamil name. He's a Tamil. Because all of India 2,500 years ago was a Tamil land.
Oh,
yeah?
Great.
Yeah, that's great. And all of
I'll be happy to tell Mr. Modi that. I'll be happy to tell Mr. Modi that.
And also, okay, I'll tell you, your prayer, what is it? Uttam Saranam Kanjami.
Yes. That's all
Dhammam Saranam Kanjami. What's the meaning of that? What is Uttam? Uttam is new in Tamil. Yeah? Uttam Saranam is again the Tamil. Yeah? Right? Your prayer itself, whatever you are saying itself is a Tamil prayer.
Yes.
Completely.
And
about the question I will ask you, all these things, and also you cannot claim that exclusively Sinhalese belong to the Buddhist.
Never said that.
You are the one who was saying that one time 2,500 years ago, when the Mahinda and Sanghamitra came in, the Tisan was a Tamil king who came in.
We love him.
Yeah.
We love him.
Yeah.
We never said.
Yeah, and what you are talking about the history, Tamils have more historical background than you in northern.
Fine.
Naga Thibam is called Thibam. Thibam is Tamil word which is for the Sri Lanka look like a flame. Yeah, that is why it's called Thibam.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah, Thibam is a Tamil word. If you want to, the question is that why are you telling this nonsense saying that Tamil is going Buddhist?
Wait, let me reply for you. Now, you are giving us an interpretation, right? You're giving an interpretation. I have quoted, wait.
You are just destroying everything and calling it
before,
even if my name is Manivanan, and you will call it cut the N out
Darshan.
and
There we go.
call it Sinhalese Manivanna.
Right.
It's Sinhalese.
Right. Wait.
And
now, wait.
Call it then.
Can you stop? Now, I quoted, you are here, I quoted the authority, Mr. B. Forsberg.
Yeah.
He's an Englishman.
Who is
He
that?
talks, that's what I'm saying.
Englishman does how did he know about
But
your culture or even 2,500 years ago?
We are
2,500 years ago, Englishman was Bushman.
Right.
I live in the history of UK, I know it.
Don't shout now.
Just one thing. That you said 2,500 years ago, India was a Tamil nation.
Yeah.
Let's support. Now,
Elam in India.
India, Tamil nation. Ireland was Sri Lanka.
It's there,
That is
Mr.
not necessary
Mangavan.
for
We
us.
support Elam. We love Elam. But in Tamil Nadu,
Can you restore some order so I can ask a question?
yes, please.
All of them, their language didn't exist.
Right.
Okay. Before 700 years. What language was speaking? Can you tell me what language did you are saying? All right. You are just answer this one question.
Right. Okay.
What question?
Wait. Let me take another question, please. Go ahead, sir. Go
Sri
ahead.
Lanka
Yeah,
has
I just-
Yeah.
What basically?
Please
India
don't
2,500 years ago wasn't Tamil, it was an Indian. Let me. Alright, 2,500 years ago. Alright, my name is. Alright, let me start. My name is Michael Cook,
Good.
right?
Great.
I was born in India, but I reside in Australia and I'm here because
Yes.
my concern about refugees
Yes.
that are being returned to Sri Lanka.
Oh, thank
But the point is, when we have debates, we have to be historically accurate. 2,500 years ago, we cannot put identities on people who didn't see those identities. All right?
Okay.
Now, Buddhism came from India. Now, we don't know. Buddhism, as I understand, came to Sri Lanka about 2,250 years ago. That's my understanding.
Yes.
It couldn't have been 2,500 years ago because the Buddha was existing.
Right.
Okay, so let's get our facts right. And they were not a majority religion at the time. Okay. Now, my understanding is, till the Cholas came, there were many thousands of Buddhists in Tamil Nadu.
Yes, that's
Or
my
whatever.
understanding.
Sorry, I shouldn't use Tamil Nadu because it didn't exist.
That's my understanding
Okay.
too.
Now, there has been migration across, but because people didn't record by ethnicity, they recorded by religion. We're not sure who's who.
Your questions.
My question is, let me get to the point.
Yeah.
The point is about these statues and what you're saying about devolution. Is what you're doing with history, and this is a question I'm putting, and it's a very important question, is that we're opposing modern notions of nationality, whether it's a Tamil nationality, whether it's a single nationality, on people who did not see themselves that way. What I'm saying is it can be quite likely that those monuments were done by Tamils who happen to be Buddhists who didn't see themselves as Tamils.
Well,
All right?
the thing is,
But let me finish. And the evidence,
Yeah.
if you look at the evidence, I know you've quoted selectively. All right? Now, I'm not going to quote selectively. My understanding from K.N. De Silva, who's no fan of the Tamils, said that there was definitely a majority Tamil presence by about 1200. Now, that's 800 years.
Right, so what is the question?
The question is that it has been a Tamil majority area of 800 years. So they're not newcomers.
Not at all. We are not saying that.
So-
we have not said that.
And they have come with a separate identity, a separate language, and a separate culture.
Of course.
So the
we are
question is, how do you then negotiate a national reconciliation process if you go on like you do, and he goes on like he does?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah. Now, my answer to you, my answer is, we are not saying, the only reason we are bringing these out is that Tamils, from what I understand, are saying that no presence of Sinhala people. In other words, that the north is Tamil lands. This is what they're saying. So what we are saying is, no, as I quoted from the best historians, they are saying these areas had large populations of Sinhala people. Now, as you put it, they may not have seen themselves as Sinhalas as the Sinhalas see themselves now. But there are, otherwise, now, for example, Bro here, the authority on the subject, is not going to say all the tanks in the northern province are of singular origin. He uses that word singular. There is a reason for that, right? So I'm not being selective there. I'm saying if it is the case that both of these groups, and including the Muslims, lived in this province, then not a single of those groups has exclusive rights to claim secession in there. That's our point. Therefore, we are saying now if, as my learned friend said, they have chased away Sinhalese over the last 30 years, those Sinhalese must be resettled there. They have a right of return.
What, from 800 years ago?
No, from the last 50 years.
But the overwhelming presence has been Tamil. And
Go ahead.
what I'm saying is even in the eastern province, you guys moved in. I mean, you're always telling one side of the story, you're not telling the other side. Be fair, man.
Right. I will take the question there. Yes, go ahead.
The eastern province, you moved in.
Yeah.
Southern
Go ahead.
We appreciate the Tamil presence in Sri Lanka, and we appreciate the Buddhist Tamils in Sri Lanka, and exactly the same way we want the Tamils to appreciate the Sinhalese, the Sinhala Buddhist civilization that is as old as 2,500 years.
It can't be 2,500 years. Please.
What is your question?
The statement I'm making is, we have always, all along, lived together in one country without separating lands, without devolving power according to this new concept of UN, without sharing power in one country in the same land. That is the only thing that we don't appreciate right
That's
now.
right.
No separation of
Now,
ethnicities. We want to be together.
Yes, we
and
are.
because we appreciate you so much, we want to be together.
Thank you. Chair recognizes the gentleman back there. Thank you.
What happened in the last 60 years then?
Go ahead, please.
Oh my
Go ahead.
I'm saying what's happened in the last 60 years of your history, sir?
Wait, let me
Buddha visited Sri Lanka while he was living. That was over 2,600 years ago. And he visited Nagadeep especially.
There's no evidence till that 2002.
We are not, the purpose of this small side event is not to go into the minute details of history.
But be accurate.
It is to make an argument that if people have been chased out, they have to be
Okay, I'm sorry, carry on.
before you talk about revolution. That's the argument. We are not going into, we'll have to go to the library. There's a good library. They might have these books. But the argument is that if there were singular people as of even 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 20,000, and there's 200 now, they have a right, we have a right to put these people back before we talk about it. Go ahead.
Just a small question, small comment.
Yes.
Talking about the change of names.
Yes.
Waligama had become Walikama. I was in Jaffna for over 30 years. And Malgama had become Right, we are supposed to be a citizen of Tamil Eelam, no? Yeah, so it will be decent. Waligam has become Walikama, and Chavakakote has become Chavakache. That's what happened. And Vallipuram inscription, as you say quite rightly, right, categorically said about 1,000 years ago, right, this Jaffna belongs to a king in Kandy. Single is king in Kandy. So that you can't dispute. Yeah, that you can't dispute. And our history is not only confined to 2,500 years, it is going to trace back to thousands of years. And Sinhala has come not from Vijaya, but from Siv Hela. That is 4 types of group.
Please.
Siv Hela, 4 types of group, right? Yaksha, Naga, Deva, Raksha. So that is how from Siv Hela already that Sinhala came, not from Vijaya. Okay? So we are, our Sinhala race has gone back. Traced back to 4,000, more than 1,000 years. So this is only a comment.
Yes, thank you.
Nice.
I realized, yes, finally.
So,
thank you, sir.
I think when we go to the other side events, we're dealing with history. Here we're dealing with history. What I'd like to hear is a solution on both sides about how you actually bring everyone together and avoid the mistakes of the past. Because I think in Europe we had a devastating war. If we dwelt on that, the European Union would never come to existence. So I think we're at the divisions are so great. How do we heal the divisions and take it forward? Because I don't think dwelling on history is necessarily the solution, because then you'll get into a debate like this.
Thank you. As you say, we are beginning the process. Now we have here a contentious issue, and as you can see, people feel very strongly about these issues. So that is a beginning. It's a beginning. It's better than what we had 9 years ago. So, and now I said this yesterday, what we are trying to do is take advantage of the European tradition of natural justice. Natural justice says, hear both sides. What we feel is, up to now, internationally, the Tamil perspective has been told. But a lot of people in international in countries don't see the other side, the single side. So what we're trying to say is, present it. Whether or not they accept it is a different matter. But at least here, we have the resources. So that's what we're trying to do. And as you suggest, the solution will come. People solve problems. Right? But we need to start that process of dialogue. And history is an important issue in that dialogue in Sri Lanka. So, did you have a comment? Thank you. Right. He who doesn't know his past cannot go to